Hey guys, Joan, Common Sense Outdoors. Just did the video about putting up some flagging ribbon so that you can get found. Something that I forgot to mention, this is fluorescent orange. Best choices, fluorescent orange or fluorescent pink. Stay away from red, yellow, fluorescent green. Those colors, red, yellow, and that light green, blend into the woods a lot better than you think they would. So orange, fluorescent pink, or if you can't find one of those two and you need a third choice, go with white. But this would be my first choice, fluorescent orange. Okay, so what I want to do now is talk to you about setting up a signal fire. If you can see behind me, it kind of opens up pretty good right over here behind me. That's where I would set up my signal fire for video's sake. We're just going to spin the camera and show you right here. So I'll have Tyler behind the camera turn it over here for you, and we'll talk about the signal fire. Oh, am I in there?
Yeah.
Okay guys, first thing you want to do, and it doesn't matter if you want to go short like this or tall and do what they call a smoke generator. This is going to work just as well as a smoke generator and use less cordage. I just got a couple feet of cordage to make this tripod. Tripod could be made without the cordage for this scenario if you wanted to. Most important thing to start out is just get some big stuff down on the dirt. Start with your big stuff. You're basically going to be setting up a upside down fire. So once you've got a layer of big stuff down there, which is going to prevent moisture from coming up through the ground and ruining your setup, just going to start throwing a bunch of sticks in here. You can see I'm kind of making a triangle, building up the outside a little bit. Basically what I've done is I've just made myself a nice nest around the outside with bigger sticks. Now I showed you before, then we've got some smaller stuff here. I'm going to just break some of that up and put it down in the middle. Now I did my video about the best way to use your ferro rod, and I showed you how well the mossy branches that come out of the trees lights up. So we're going to put a bunch of that in there. Now you have to decide whether you're going to transfer fire from your shelter to your survival or your signal fire. If you're going to transfer fire, that's going to do you. You'll be able to light that with transferred fire or a lighter. It may even catch a spark from a ferro rod, but if I was going to rely on a spark, I'd try to find some dried grass and stuff and make me a nest right in here too. The next thing you'd want to do is, if you had a piece of plastic of some sort, this is just an old bag, cover up right over the top of it as best you can. Just keep that, at least part of that top part, dry. And put some sticks on there to hold it in place. If you had a little bit bigger piece of plastic, you could actually attach it to your tripod. Put these two down lower and raise up one side so any rain would go off to whichever side of the ground was lower. That would work. If it's going to be windy, you're going to have to make sure this is anchored down good. Then the next thing you're going to do is find anything green. And you're just going to start stacking it around here on the tripod. And when I say anything green, it can be literally anything green. Anything green is going to make smoke. Doesn't matter if it's green grass, These are fir branches that I pruned off the tree and down in the yard. Wasn't chopping anybody's trees down out in the woods. Fir branches, cedar branches, pine branches, green oak leaves. Anything green is going to make smoke. Okay, now I've stacked that all the way around pretty good, except for one spot I've left a little bit of an opening. And that's so I can get in there to light that. As soon as that lights up, it's going to start smoking. Now the other day a few days ago, I did the video about signaling with a mirror, free signal mirror. And at the end of it I said, is this the best way to signal? No, this is the best way to signal. This is not a guarantee. It's a good option to have with you, but it requires sun. So what happens if it's cloudy? You don't get to use this. The other thing is we've talked about this in the past. It is fairly bright. There isn't a keychain light that I know of that is a good signal light. If you have a fire by your shelter, by the time you know there's somebody that you want to shine this at, they've seen your fire. Even if it's a small fire, if you go camping or something and you have a fire going, walk away from it 75 yards into the dark. Wait a couple minutes and acclimate your eyes to the darkness, and then turn around and look back at that fire. Especially if you're under trees, there's going to be a glow around your camp. You're going to be seen by that fire or your signal fire way before this is ever going to be a factor. This isn't a signaling device. This is a comfort item so you can see around camp. This right here is how you get found. This is the best signaling device there is. If I was to hear an aircraft and I go like this, they're going to see that way before they see this or this. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. They'll either see the light or the smoke. This is how you get found. Have one of these set up and ready. As soon as you hear somebody coming, you hear an airplane, a helicopter, you go light it. It's not bad to have these, but this is the best way to get found. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming to you soon.